When you feel unwanted or unseen, attention feels like love. Always bragging. Oh, the minute we broke up, the minute I left my ex, I started glowing up. I started looking differently. If you are not getting hotter and sexier in your relationship, it's not a them problem. It's a you problem. It's a you problem. Either you have let yourself go or you weren't working on yourself when you met that person. Hello, beautiful people. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to deal with sexual temptation, lust, attention, seeking validation. Baby, I'm going to be talking about 9 things I wish I was told prior to giving my body away. And I also want you to understand, y'all, like I mentioned in part 1, the more you give your body away, the more people that have access to you, the more people that have had an experience with you or treated you like an experience, the more you decrease in value. It's just like a used car, and that car keeps seeing new owners. The minute you drive it off of a lot, it loses value. The minute you sell it and it keeps being resold, it decreases in value. So why do you think that your body somehow, your self-worth somehow does not decrease in value? And I've seen so many women settling for the bare minimum or accepting the bare minimum because they feel like no one wants them. None of the guys that they want them. And I want to provide you with 9 things I wish I knew. And now I get everything I want. If I want that man, I'm going to get it. I want the man that I want, and I have the man that I want. I want what I want. I get what I want. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to teach you 9 things that will hopefully help you get whatever you want, especially if you're looking for love. If you're not looking for love and you're like, I want to be single for the rest of my life, you could just skip. There are other videos for you, because there are times where I see some comments and women are like, why is this all about guys? And it clearly states it in the title, whether you're single, dating, or married. Why are you even on here? I included the dating and the married people, yet you want to be like, why does it have to be about a guy? Take your miserable ass somewhere else, because there are some women out here that want to be married or they just want to date. So let me give straight facts. You can get off my page. Anyways, if you are new to meeting me for the first time, I'm a nice girl, but sometimes these comments, y'all don't realize that you're talking to regular humans that you never have that mouth with in person. Just be nice, y'all. If you feel like something doesn't relate to you, it's not your message, just skip along. Whether you like the video or not, just skip along, right? I don't expect all of my subscribers or my audience to watch the video fully or just to watch the video. I do hope that you hit the like button, as it supports the channel and allows me to make more videos for you, in hopes that you are transforming behind the screen. So please definitely like the video, share it, comment some love down below or any opinions, but remember to always be nice in how you deliver your message. I told y'all in part number 1 how this conversation and topic stemmed. I was in the gym and a girl that I ran into, I was giving her a compliment. We were having a conversation and she was telling me about desires that she's looking to have filled. And I obviously gave her some womanly and sisterly advice. And so that's why I made part 1 and now I'm making part 2. Here are a few things that I actually said to her. Starting off with tip number 1. Your body responds to whatever you constantly feed it. If you're constantly feeding your fantasies, certain music, certain environments, certain people, certain conversations, then your desires are going to grow. If you're having lustful thoughts, as she's having lustful thoughts, you're going to be feeding that thought. And eventually you're going to make a decision that you're going to regret, because you kept feeding that thought. And that urged you to cave into your sexual temptations or desires. So listen, if you guard what you take in, your strength grows. If you guard what you put into your mind, who you're surrounded by, all the temptations that are around you, if you guard yourself from that and start to strengthen your mind, strengthen your self-control, strengthen your discipline, your strength will grow. Number 2, loneliness is the biggest gateway to temptation. How many times have you made regretful decisions because you were lonely? I have sent a few text messages or a few phone calls just because I was feeling lonely and I wanted to fix a void. When you feel unwanted or unseen, attention feels like love. Let me say that again. When you feel unwanted or unseen, attention feels like love. But attention is not affection, and affection is not commitment. Number 3, I really want you guys to get this one. Lust usually shows up when you are emotionally unstable, when you are emotionally vulnerable, not just physically tempted. When it comes to stress, disappointment, and insecurity, these things can honestly make attention feel 10 times more powerful. Number 4, whatever you entertain in private eventually becomes something that you're going to act on or choose in public. Understand that the battle starts within your mind long before it shows up in your reality. It shows up in your behavior. It shows up in your relationships. It all starts within your mind. Number 5, ladies, know your patterns. Whether it's late night texting or DMs or hanging out, chilling at someone's house or their passenger seat. These always lead back to the same rabbit hole, the same place. So I want you to be honest with yourself about your triggers. Why do you continue to choose these patterns when you know they lead you right back to the same place? I remember being in my young 20s and entertaining for love, or what I thought was love. And it always had me feeling like in the moment, I felt loved. I felt affection, what I thought was love and affection. I felt seen. I felt cared for, even though I've been treated terribly in the past relationships, but I still thought that was enough. And I was avoidant to the toxicity. I always ended up feeling more drained, more lonely. I always felt like I was still never enough, yet I would still go back to the same person, to the same environments, to the same people, and it got me nowhere. I was just always never happy with myself. I was just around the wrong people, doing the wrong things. Number 6, ladies, temptation isn't about desire, it's about access. You can't keep everything and everyone in your life and still expect struggle to disappear. If you want to grow, you have to remove yourself or just put people on a time out for now. You can just put people on a pause. Let them watch people's actions. Watch how they deal with your growth. Watch who they are. You should be in relationships and friendships that allow you to evolve and you allow them to evolve. Struggling and leveling up don't go together. Number 7, saving your body also protects your heart. Giving away your body is beyond physical. Every time you give your body away to the wrong person, you lose emotional energy, confidence, and clarity. I have heard so many women always bragging, oh, the minute we broke up, the minute I left my ex, I started glowing up, I started looking differently, if you are not getting hotter and sexier in your relationship, it's not a them problem, it's a you problem. It's a you problem. Either you have let yourself go or you weren't working on yourself when you met that person. You're probably around the wrong people, the wrong energies, the wrong frequencies, the wrong auras. And you probably weren't or aren't aware of your own aura, aware of what you need to do to lift yourself up. That's why so many people are like, oh, I started to look better after I started to. And honestly, I've said that before with my exes. Life got better. But even in my current relationship, I have been blossoming in this relationship because I made a promise to myself that I would cut off anything that doesn't align with me without apologizing for it, even people. And sometimes you're around the wrong people that just drain you because they themselves are drained. And number 8, you don't overcome temptation by willpower alone. You overcome it with boundaries, with accountability, and replacing old habits with healthier habits over time. Number 9, I saved the best for last. Attention feels good but intentions matter the most. I want you to remember, ladies, someone can desire your body without valuing your future. A lot of you guys are allowing men or people to have access to your body, your energy, and your time. And every time you say yes because of your emotional needs, you say no to your higher self and to your future, to your potential, to your dream life, to the dream woman that you could become. Every time you give your body away, every time you self-sabotage, every time you cave in, every time you choose your instant urges or dopamine fix, instant gratification, you say no to your future. It's time to start saying yes to your future and saying no to anything that doesn't serve or align with your future. And you do have to say no to yourself first and then make it clear with other people. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 and part 2. And this ponytail, we're going to the gym. I'm so excited. I actually really love this color, y'all. It's freezing. I'm so cold. We're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna hit a leg day. I'm so excited. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to be posting, or at least attempting to do, more day in the life vlogs or week in the life vlogs on my fitness channel. Let me know what you guys want to see on my fitness channel, Stronger with Shen. I may record today's workout. It's a leg day. It's a glute day. It's just strictly straight up glutes. I'm on day 2 of my cycle. Oh, do I want to record? We'll see how I feel when I get there, but we are going to the gym nonetheless. All right, guys, let's warm up. I started my fitness journey right after a breakup. I called my journey, or at least the beginning of it, my revenge body. Ladies, instead of being obsessed with a man loving you or spending time in his presence or just wasting your life away, you should be working on yourself. I truly believe that anyone that's going to be in your life should add value, should encourage you, or at least be an example of health. Because without health, you have nothing. Without health, you have no confidence, you have no energy. Having people in your life that add to you or encourage you, I don't mean we rely on them. And I remember being in my first relationship straight out of high school, relying on my partner's motivation at that time. And that only led me to delay my potential, delay my health, delay my businesses, delay my growth, my wisdom, because I was waiting on other people to motivate me, to encourage me, to inspire me, to walk the path. I guess no one really talks about how taking care of yourself beyond the exterior, I mean, nourishing your body, going in the gym, not only sculpting your body, but becoming physically and mentally stronger, changes your entire life, your relationships, your standards, your boundaries, your self-respect. The more I started to train my body, and it just became so rare to the point where I got a lot of attention. And in the beginning, I didn't know how to handle all of that attention. And then eventually, when I started to do the self work, I found myself in a second relationship. When we broke up, I took 2 years off from dating to pour into myself. I trained so hard. I worked so hard. I did a lot of self discovery on top of bodybuilding. I competed at the biggest bodybuilding show in history, the Olympia, as a bikini pro Olympian. And I got to do really cool things. My standards changed, the taste in men changed, the quality of life changed. And it was beyond transforming my body, but for what my body also showcases on the outsides, my strength, my resilience, my discipline, my standards. And every day I strengthen it. I work on strengthening it so I can have a better life each day, so that I can push through the hard no matter what, no matter how I'm feeling. Truthfully, as I took care of myself, it was easier to attract a partner that takes care of themselves. I also made that clear, as it's a non-negotiable for anyone that I would have dated or now a fiance to.
you must take care of your health. I don't need you to have a six pack, but I do need you to have standards of how you care for yourself and how you carry yourself. And so when you take care of yourself and you just see your body as the best investment, you see the blessing that God has given you with this beautiful body of yours. And maybe you may not be in love with it right now. Maybe you're seeking validation, or maybe you're insecure about your body. Get closer to yourself. Get closer to healing your inner child and protecting your body like it's so sacred, because it is. And not everyone deserves access to your hard work. But also, even if you're not in love with your body, or you feel like you could do a little bit more hard work on your discipline and your commitment, people don't deserve you if they're not willing to wait and respect where you are at this moment. And so I love training, and I can only vouch I'm gonna get hotter from here. I love being, I love sculpting my body. I love my glutes being round. I love my upper body strength. I love my leg strength. I love the way that I'm able to sculpt my body and just beyond what my body looks like. Yes, I do get a lot of attention still. It just shows hard work as I age. Over time, I've learned not all attention is good attention. However, when I was single, I was not afraid of finding a partner, because actually I attracted better quality. As I raised my frequency, my energy, standards of life, how I treated myself, also in finances, the quality of men just got better. And it only gets better, because what I attract now that I still get approached, they're quality men. And honestly, most of the time, I give them to my man as friends, and, just keep the network growing. Don't give up on yourself as you build yourself to be fearless, ambitious, even more ambitious, strong mentally and physically. Don't cave in to the easy guys or the available guys, the guys that just do nice things just for 30 days or 1 week or one night, and then they ghost you. Don't settle because you're lonely. Don't settle because you're looking for someone to validate you or call you beautiful or reassure you. Don't settle when you know that you could raise your standards and treat yourself a little bit more. Don't be asking for things that you can't do for yourself from other people, and increase your own value and watch the kind of quality around you change for the better.